All right, so the stream is live now. How's it going, people? How's it going? Let me know in the live chat. Um, Let me quickly share it on IG as well that we are live. Okay, perfect. Oh, one sec. Let me actually pick up my tablet, my iPad, so I can have the live chat right in front of me to be able to see what you guys have to say. But yeah, let me know, how are you guys doing? How's your day so far? How's your week been so far? You enjoyed yesterday US 30 trade? All right, I have the live chat in place as well now. Perfect. Everything is ready to go. Let me quickly share an IG story that we are live as well. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I'm really curious to see what the markets will have in store today. I'm really curious to see. Yesterday was a very solid day. And tomorrow we have Thanksgiving. Okay, tomorrow we will not trade. We have the Thanksgiving in the United States. And tomorrow we will stay on the sidelines because that's a big holiday on the US dollar. And the markets will most likely have low volume tomorrow. And that's why we will stay on the sidelines. Okay. Perfect. All right. So let's see the live chat. Hello, Dan. Hope you're doing excellent. Thanks, brother. Welcome to the session. Hope you're doing good as well. Hope you're having a very nice day. Hi, Dan. Hey, man. Welcome to the session. Just finished teaching and walking the dog. Nice. That's beautiful. Hope you're having a good weather for walking the dog. That makes sense. Perfect. I'm glad it does. Okay, so I just finished sharing it on IG as well. Yes, sir. Perfect. Now, let's see, guys. Let's see what we will have in store today. Okay, starting off with US 30. Right from the get-go, I can see that this upper liquidity level was swept and our lower liquidity level is that one there. So we might have a potential setup on US 30. Okay, on the 5-minute, we now need to wait for a market structure shift in order for us to take the setup. Okay, that's what we need to look for on US 30. Next up, we have NASDAQ. Let's see what we have here. So on NASDAQ, we can see that this low has been taken out and the most recent valid high is that one there, the most recent liquidity level. So yeah, on NASDAQ, we will look for some potential buys. Okay, now that the bottom liquidity level was swept, on the 5-minute, we will look for buys. Next up, we have USD CHF that has swept some pretty important liquidity levels. Okay, and of course, the most recent one is this one right here. And the most recent upper liquidity level is this one here. Okay, that's the most recent liquidity level on USD CHF. So on the 5-minute now, we need to look for a shift and we might get it soon. Okay, we might get it soon because check this out, guys. We have a lower high, lower low, lower high. Okay, so right here, if we break this high successfully and we leave imbalance behind, this will be a valid setup. Okay, this right here will be a valid setup that we will take. Okay, so make sure to stay tuned because we might have a setup very soon. Of course, I will also send it in the VIP. So if you're not able to stay here the whole trading session, the whole live session, you can just be chill, because you'll also receive it in the VIP, so there's no need for you to stress. Of course, if you're in the free group, however, if you want to receive the setups, then feel free to join us. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Next up, we have euro dollar. And on euro dollar, okay, we have some important liquidity levels that were swept. Okay, so we will look for a bearish opportunity on euro USD. There's a lot of opportunities today, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of opportunities today. And on euro USD, we might have one forming literally as we speak. Okay, we have a break of structure here, we have a fair value gap right here. Okay, and we have another fair value gap right here as well. Okay, so the stop loss will be above this high, but we need to stay focused, because right here we might have a setup. Okay, we might have a setup on euro USD. Let's place it. This will be the setup. Okay, all right, that will be the stop loss. Make sure you guys calculate your lot size depending on how the stop loss is looking, basically the size of the stop loss, I mean. And yeah, let me take a quick look. I want to see something real quick. Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. Yep, this is a valid setup, guys. I will stay here for this moment. Okay, I will stay here on the chart, because it might give us a setup in the next minute and we don't want to miss it. Let me quickly have it on my phone as well, so I can send it and also place it. 559 will be the entry. Okay, that will be the entry right there. And yeah, it looks like we will have a setup. 50 seconds, 45 seconds left for the candlestick to close. Hope you guys already calculate your lot size, because we might have a setup in, oh, never mind, guys. Fair value gap was mitigated. However, this now became our setup. Okay, this right here is our setup now. So this will be the stop loss, and this will be the take profit. Okay, let me quickly send it, because we have a break. Okay, I will explain immediately why this right here is a valid setup. Okay, perfect, sent it. Now let's quickly place it as well. Okay, so why did we take this setup? Okay, well, it's very simple. We had a market structure shift. Okay, we had a high, we formed a lower high, a higher low here, and then we broke it. Okay, we broke it right here, and then we need to look for a fair value gap, and we do have a fair value gap. The fair value gap is right this one here. Okay, this right here is our fair value gap at 623, and that's exactly where we will have our entry on euro USD. Okay, this is where we will have our entry. Now we just need to wait for the setup to get triggered. Let's look at the hourly again. The hourly, in my opinion, is looking pretty good. We have some imbalance here that's ready to be filled. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely a valid setup. We just need to wait for it to trigger now. Okay, we need to wait for this fair value gap to trigger, and then we will take it. Let's quickly check the other pairs just to make sure that we're not missing out on something. NAS 100 nothing, US 30 nothing. Okay, we can move on to GBP USD. Okay, let's see on GBP USD, what do we have here? So on GBP USD, we took out this liquidity level here. And then in terms of the bottom liquidity level, we have this one right here. Okay, so GBP USD, might also be a pair where we could have a potential setup, but now nothing. Okay, there's no market structure shift. And lastly, we have gold. Okay, so on gold, what do we have here? On gold, things look pretty one-sided. So this would be the most recent bottom liquidity level, and the most recent upper liquidity level is this one here. Okay, and price is still moving higher. Still moving higher. But to be honest, if I get a clear market structure shift here, I will take a setup. Okay, I will take a setup because there's only so much space gold can cover to the upside. Okay, eventually it has to stop and it will reverse and have a pullback. Okay, that's my bet, and we can see that price did take out this liquidity level here. All right, so yeah, definitely a lot of opportunities that we might have today. Let's see, Euro USD. This one is our main one for now. So let's see if it will trigger. In the meantime, let's see. Ayo, welcome, brother. Let's go. Blessed day, everyone. Thanks, man. You have a blessed day as well. Yesterday was perfect. Made $250. Nice. That is great. Really happy to hear that. USD CHF is such a solid pair, pays well and respects the strategy. Yes, indeed it does. Indeed it does. It's a pretty good pair, USD CHF for sure. That's why we have it in our watch list, right? Otherwise we wouldn't. So yeah, hope that makes sense. Yeah, this looks valid. Now we're waiting on the 5-minute. NAS 100, this looks valid. Now we're waiting on the 5-minute. USD CHF, this looks valid. And now, of course, we are waiting on a 5-minute shift. GBP USD, this looks valid. And we are waiting for a 5-minute shift as well. And gold, this looks valid. And once again, we are waiting on a 5-minute shift. Yeah, perfect. Everything looks on point. Now let's stay on euro dollar for a minute to see what's going on over here, to follow the price action closely. And I have some cool news for you guys. This Friday I think I will do a challenge, something that I had in mind for some time. I think I will do a trading in my car for 24 hours challenge. Basically I will trade for a whole day in my car. I will spend 24 hours in my car. I know it's gonna be challenging, but it's gonna be fun as well, and I will also post it on YouTube. So yeah, I really hope it's gonna be a fun video, and I hope I will get some opportunities as well. I will also trade the London session as well to make sure that I have more opportunities, and then of course I will trade the New York session, the one I trade now. And the trades that I will take, I will also send them. The trades I take in the New York session, I will also send them in the group. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun because I will basically trade in my car for 24 hours. Basically, I will spend the full day. Probably in terms of eating, I will go to a McDrive or so. So that's gonna be fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it, to this trading challenge, to see if it's possible to trade in your car as well. I'm in the Euro USD waiting for it to trigger. Great. I thought you were already in and I was a bit scared. But yeah, let's wait. It should trigger. It should trigger though, okay? It should trigger. Let's quickly do a market update for the people that aren't able to join. All right, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to another market update. We are live here, okay? Trading live, and we're already having a potential setup on euro dollar. Okay, this sell right here, this sell limit swept the hourly this hourly liquidity level, looking very good. And on the 5-minute we had a market structure shift here and also a fair value gap that was left behind, hence why now we have a potential setup. On US30 the upper liquidity level was swept on the hourly, and now on the 5-minute we need to wait for a market structure shift. On NAS 100, The bottom liquidity level was swept, and now we need to wait for a 5-minute market structure shift. On USD CHF, the bottom liquidity level was swept, and we need to look for a bullish market structure shift. And check this out, we might get it very, very soon. Okay, we already have a market structure shift here, but it's without a fair value gap, so we will not consider it. GBP USD swept the upper liquidity level on the hourly, and on the 5-minute we need to look for a we need to wait for a market structure shift. And on gold, the upper liquidity level was swept, and on the 5-minute again we might have a market structure shift very, very soon. Okay, perfect. Just completed the market update for the VIP. And okay, let's wait now. Let's wait and see. Okay, let's wait and see. All right, come on, euro dollar. Go ahead and trigger us. Go ahead and trigger us. You know you want it. you know you want it. The strategy works the same in London session. It's a bit different. It's a bit different, but the main things are pretty much the same. Yeah. But trading the New York session is more than enough. I'm only gonna trade. I don't normally trade the London session. Okay, I only trade this session right here that I'm trading with you guys. But for the video to be more interesting and for it to have more trades, I thought it would be cool to trade the London as well. Hope that makes sense. That's why I will also trade in London, because otherwise I'm only trading this New York session and that's it. Because it's more than enough to trade one trading session. Yeah, I asked because of the challenge. Yeah, hope that makes sense now. Hope it answered your question. Okay. Perfect. We just need to wait now. Okay, we just need to wait now and chill and wait for the setup to get triggered. All right, let's see. The 1.4 would be around here. To be honest, if the price heads lower until this level here, until this 1.4 R, I don't think I will take the setup anymore, because it will run too far away from us in order for us to still take it and still consider it. But let's see. I still think it might retrace soon and take us in as well, if that makes sense. All right. Yeah, I mean, on USD CHF we have the shift, but we have no fair value gap, unfortunately. Now we just need to wait for a fair value gap on USD CHF, and we will have a setup. Okay, we will have a setup. So yeah, let me know. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? How's your week so far? What plans do you have for the end of the week? For the weekend? Let me know. I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say. And in the meantime, I will also do a short market update for the free group as well. How's it going, everyone? I am back with another short market update, and we already have a trading opportunity. Okay, on Euro USD, we sweat the hourly liquidity level. Okay, this hourly liquidity level right here looking very good. And on the 5-minute, the price gave us a market structure shift and also a fair value gap. Now we just wait for this entry to trigger, and after that, we will see how it goes. However, besides this, we still have 5 other pairs where we might have a potential setup soon. And if you don't want to miss out on the setups that we'll have on these pairs here, feel free to join us. Okay, I will see you there. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see. Let's see. Looks like price wants to trigger us on your USD. Okay, let's see. Looks like it wants to trigger us. I'm always trading the London session because I work in the afternoon and evenings, and yes, it is a bit different. That's great. That is great. You only need to trade one session. You only need to trade one session, and you will see, Daniel, when you will start a mentoring program and learn the mentoring system. You will also learn that you can apply it whenever you want. You'll basically need only 15 minutes for you to apply it, and those 15 minutes can be spent, like you said, in the London session, knowing that the afternoon is when you're busy, is when you are working, right? So yeah, hope it makes sense. Let me quickly. Okay. All right. Come on, your USD. It's very close. It is very close to our potential entry. Oh, it had a big rejection here. It had a very big rejection here. Damn. But let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I missed yesterday's live. I think I was trading into the New York session. I see. Makes sense. Okay, let's see. Let's check the other pairs as well now. US 30. Ooh. US 30 having a pretty cool rejection as well. Nasdaq swept this liquidity level as well, which is very good added confluence. On the 5-minute, we now need to look for a shift. USD CHF, okay. All right, hello. Hello, UCHF. UCHF might give us a fair value gap, okay. UCHF might give us a fair value gap, hence why we might have a setup here. All right. GBP USD nothing, and gold. Let's see what gold has to say. Ooh, gold is also forming a setup. Okay, and we already have a fair value gap here, so we could already have a potential setup, but I do think that it might form another fair value gap. Okay, so a lot of opportunities today. Let's see. Euro USD and also USD CHF. Okay. Euro dollar rejecting from that level. It missed us by 2 pips around so. But still, we'll wait. We'll wait. USDCHF gold. Yeah, gold is looking very aggressive, to be honest. I definitely think we'll have a fair value gap here. Wow. Gold is looking very aggressive. Gold is looking very, very aggressive. So does USD CHF. Okay. We now need to wait, okay? We need to wait for the fair value gap to form, basically for this candle to close as well as the next 5-minute candle, okay? That's what we need to wait for now. Euro USD is heading lower and lower, and I might be forced to not disconsider it, but we might move the entry here, okay? Because this is the first fair value gap, and now it looks like we're forming a second fair value gap. All right. So yeah, we might have 3 potential setups. Let's check the others. So US 30, nothing. Nasdaq, nothing. And GBP USD, nothing. Yep, so let's focus on these 3. All right, let's focus on these 3. On Euro USD, we might form a fair value gap here, depends. We just need to wait and see. USD CHF, again, we might form a fair value gap here, and if we do, we will have a valid setup. But let's see, it looks like it's closing it. It looks like it's closing it. Okay, so definitely a valid setup here. This one on USD CHF. Where should I put my stop loss? I think I will put it around here. Okay. This will be the stop loss, and then the TP will be here. This is how the trade will look on USD CHF. And on gold, let's see, because this fair value gap might be too big. Let's see how the trade will look like. So entry will be here, stop loss around here, and then the TP, it's okay. It's gonna be a good sized TP. Yeah, this is looking good. But let's see, because the gap is getting smaller and smaller. Okay, okay. Check this out. Fair value gap is slowly getting mitigated. Oh, Euro USD closed it. Euro USD closed the fair value gap. So this setup from up here is still the valid one. But I'm not sure if I want to take it anymore because it already traveled a pretty big distance. I'm not sure if I'm willing to take it anymore. I'm not sure. Oh, USD CHF. This is, oh, sorry. This is not valid anymore. Okay. This setup is not valid anymore. Why? Because it mitigated. Okay, there's no fair value gap. There's no fair value gap left. So let's color code it with green. However, on gold is where we might have a setup. Okay, gold is holding pretty strong. Oh, sorry. 1 minute left. Let's see how this candlestick will close. If we'll have a fair value gap or not. Gold. Okay, gold. All right, I will prepare. Euro USD is not valid anymore. No, it still is. It still is valid. It still is valid for now. Okay, gold. Let's see. Yep. Valid setup here on gold. Make sure to calculate your lot size. Right, let's take a look here at Euro USD. Let's check the hourly. Let's check the hourly on gold as well. Let's go on USD CHF. On US 30. And NASDAQ. Yep. And lastly, GBP USD. Yeah, no setup here. Okay. All right. So let's see. I'm not sure. I'm not feeling this Euro USD trade anymore. It kind of went a distance without us. So this one will become invalid. And yeah, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait for a reliquidation. Okay, so this setup is invalid. Okay. This setup became invalid. Now let's focus on gold. Oh, come on, gold. This one looks like it wants to go without us as well. But let's see. It's too soon to speak. It is too soon to speak. This setup became invalid. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I updated that it became invalid. And now we just have to wait, guys. We just have to wait and see if this one will trigger. All right. Let's see the chat. So what's the strategy? Basically, on the 1 hour, I'm looking for liquidity levels, okay? And then after these liquidity levels are being swept, I'm going on the 5 minute and I'm waiting for a market structure shift. That's basically what I look for, okay? Hope it makes sense. Looks like it's running away without us. But it's all good. We just stick to our plan, okay? We just stick to our plan. If it's reaching this 1.4 level, I'm just considering it because again, it's running too far away from us. Too big of a distance. But let's see. It is too soon for us to take any conclusions, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. All right. All right. And of course, if there's any questions, guys, feel free to let me know. Okay. Feel free to let me know if there's any questions. There can be off topic as well, of course. Wow. This is looking like an aggressive drop. And thing is, we have another fair value gap here, and if price gives us another fair value gap, the fourth fair value gap, we will disconsider the setup. Okay, we will disconsider the setup on the fourth fair value gap. USD CHF here, the price is moving towards the upside pretty impulsively, but it's It's not leaving imbalance behind at all. US 30 doesn't have a shift yet. Nasdaq as well. Nasdaq is looking pretty one-sided here. Nasdaq is looking pretty one-sided. GBP USD looking pretty choppy. No shift, no nothing. Just a lot of choppiness. And then euro dollar, of course, it's in between the two liquidity levels. So yeah, let's just wait. Okay, looks like it's rejecting. Looks like price is rejecting a bit. And yeah, we just need to wait now. We just need to wait now. Also, let me know, what plans do you guys have for the end of this week? For the weekend, for Friday, for Thanksgiving, if of course you're celebrating it. All right, looks like gold is rejecting a bit, and it might head towards our entry. Okay, that's what we want. That is what we want to see. Let's wait. Okay. All right. Found some strength. Let's look at the others real quick. USD CHF is looking pretty ugly. I don't like the fact that so far it didn't leave any imbalance behind. US 30 nothing. Nasdaq nothing. GBP USD nothing. Okay, so let's just focus on gold for now. Let's see if it's giving us an entry here. Okay, that's our main focus for now. And if we look, let's take a look at the hourly, at the 2 hour, at the 4 hour. Right, it's a valid setup. Okay, it is a valid setup. Okay, I'm glad that it closed the gap here, because if it would have left another gap, then I would have started questioning this setup. And then of course, if it would have left another gap, the fourth one, it's a total disconsideration. I always disconsider setup after I see 4 gaps, because that shows me that the move has already happened, right? When you see a setup that leaves 4 gaps behind, it already tells you that the volume was already there, right? The market already made its move without you. So there's no point for you to force it and still look to get in, if that makes sense. So yeah. To sleep because I'm working in like 5 jobs and hoping trading can help me out to not need them. I see, brother. Well, yeah, make sure to get some sleep, because sleep is very important. It is very important for you to get some rest and get some sleep during the weekend, because otherwise you won't be able to operate at your max capacity, and that's going to affect your day-to-day life, your job, and also trading, right? So make sure to get some good sleep. And yeah, I really hope you will reach your goal when it comes to trading, to be able to make trading your main source of income. I really hope you will be able to reach that. It is definitely possible. I can tell you that for sure, because I've seen it with so many people. I personally did it with so many people already. People that join my trading group, people that join my mentoring program. because they didn't have time for taking the trades that I sent in the trading group. So what they did is they learned a mentoring system that only requires 15 minutes a day, and then they started applying it whilst also having a job, whilst also having a family, right? Because they only needed 15 to 20 minutes a day. They understood that that's all they need to do in trading. They applied it, they stayed consistent, and after they stacked up some payouts, because with most of them, what we did is we created a plan for them to trade a prop firm challenge to get funded, and then to trade the live funded account in order to qualify for payouts. And then after they stacked up some payouts, that's when they considered to lower the amount of hours they were spending at their job, right? Because already the payout income, the trading income, was overweighting the income they had from their normal job, right? So it is definitely possible if you take the right steps, and if you're patient, if you're disciplined, if you seek the knowledge, right? Then it is only a matter of time. It's not even about if it's possible, because it definitely is. It's only a matter of time, and a matter of course, a matter of you taking action towards it, because no one will. If you're not taking action, if you're not willing to do it, then nobody will do it for you, if that makes sense. So yeah, hope this helps. I hope this helps. Let's quickly check. Anything new here? Nope. Nope. and nope. Yeah, let's just focus on gold for now, guys. Okay, let's just focus on gold. The volatility isn't that great, I would say. I expected the volatility to be a bit better, knowing that we had some news today as well. But yeah, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Yeah, definitely my dream. Well, you can make it reality. You can definitely make it a reality if you want to. You can definitely make it a reality, brother. Never stop dreaming, but also take action towards it. This would be my advice. Take action, seek that knowledge, learn that profitable edge, that profitable system, learn that profitable risk management, and then start applying it. It doesn't necessarily have to be me, only if, of course, you like me as a person and you resonate with me, because that's very important. You need to resonate and like the person that you're willing to work with, that you're willing to learn from, and basically be able to do what he does in order for you to then reach your goals, right? Which in your case is to make a good income from trading, for then to be able to have more freedom, right? To be able to have less hours at work, to be able to enjoy more of your day-to-day life, spend more time with the loved ones because of trading. Because this is what trading is at the end of the day. It is a vehicle for you towards it is a vehicle that can take you to your goals, right? That can help you reach your goals faster than a traditional job would. But of course, it also requires a lot of effort. Okay. Let's see. Gold looks like it's slowly retracing towards our entry, and we might have it soon. Okay, we might have an entry soon, so let's wait. USD CHF still bullish, but without leaving us a fair value gap behind. That's a shame. US 30 also swept, but again, no shift, no fair value gap. NAS 100 might go for this low here, I'm not sure. But for now, it's looking pretty one-sided. And then GBP USD, pretty choppy, Yep, exactly what I mentioned a couple of minutes ago. The volatility isn't really in a good place, and I'm not really a fan of that. Because yesterday, a great example, when we had that beautiful trade on US 30 that literally went straight into profit with no drawdown, and smashed the take profits like it was nothing, it had really good volatility, because as soon as it triggered, price went like that, boom, straight to the upside, full candles, big candles with volume, right? Not as we have here. Small candles with huge wicks and small bodies, a lot of indecision, right? And I don't really like this because we need that volatility in order for our moves to take place and to fully play out, if that makes sense. Because without it, without the volatility, it's very hard. It's very hard. But hey, let's see. Let's see. There's still 1 hour and 30 minutes left of this training session, so I wouldn't worry about it. I still think that there's a chance for the volatility to kick back in the markets, and because of it, have a good opportunity, a good trade. All right, all right, all right. Okay, looks like gold will trigger. Yep, 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 yep. Let's quickly drop a reminder in the groups. Okay. Perfect. Come on, gold. Tap us in. You know you want to tap us in. Tommy said dreams plus plan equals goals. Yeah, that's great. That's very well said, brother. That's actually very well said. You seen it somewhere or you just made it up yourself? Because uh, that's a really good quote. Because if you have a dream and you also have a plan that you're um, putting to work, that you're applying, then the goals can be achieved for sure. I think it should be dreams plus plan and then plus action equals goals, because there's a lot of people that they have a dream, they also have a plan, but they never action towards it, right? And because of it, they stay in the same place. So yeah, I think the action should be included as well, because there's so many people that always talk about their dreams, that the plan they made for it, and the plan might be a very good one, but they lack the action, right? They lack the action. They're not able to start because they are waiting for that perfect moment that doesn't exist. So yeah, um, hope it makes sense. Hope my opinion makes sense. All right, looks like gold is playing with us. Looks like gold is playing with us. Yeah. Tommy said it is a very popular quote of personal growth, and he also said that is true. They also said that a goal without action is just a dream. Yeah, very well said. Very, very well said. Upgrade to upgrade to include action. Yeah, for sure. Dreams plus plan plus action equal goals. Yes, that's it. That's definitely it. And yeah, that's literally the key. That's literally the key, because if you have these three and you apply them, and it's really a matter of time. It's only a matter of time until you reach your goals. Literally. And to be honest, I'm really happy. I'm really thankful and happy about how this year went in terms of trading, in terms of the people I was able to meet because of my community and the people I was able to work with. I'm super thankful for it. I mean, last year, 2023, was also an amazing year in terms of trading, in terms of growth, in terms of everything. But this year, I feel it was definitely significantly bigger, because I was taking a look. Yeah, here still in between the levels. I was taking a look the other day. I have a folder with like testimonials, right? With progress of from the people that I have in my community in my mentoring program, and I compared the amount of testimonials I had in 2023 with the amount of testimonials I had this year. And um, trading group wise, it wasn't a big difference, but when it came to the mentoring, there's a lot more people that took action this year than the previous year. Of course, this might be due to the fact that I also started posting more consistently on YouTube, and this way more people were able to learn about me and get in touch with me. Um, but there's a lot of people that took action this year compared to last year. A lot more people that took action. I don't know. It might be because um, trading has grown in popularity as well, which is a good thing, is my opinion. That more and more people find out um, that trading is an opportunity. And oh wow, you had an earthquake, man! Oh gosh, it just stopped. I just read your message now. I just read your firstly I've read earthquake, and I thought it was regarding gold or something like that, that it shake the trade. But then when I saw your second message, I was like, oh wait, damn, that's scary. Are you okay, man? Hope it was a short one. Let me know. Let us know in the live chat. Hope you're okay. Yeah, exactly. In case it has a um oh yeah, perfect. So you're okay. I'm glad it was a short one though. They are really scary, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably one of the things that I'm most scared of, because it's something that we cannot control. And it's really scary to know that you cannot control it. It's okay, lol. Okay, brother. You kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie. You scared me for a short moment, but I'm glad everything's okay. Yes, it was short. Great. Thank God. Thank God it was a short one, because earthquakes aren't funny at all, man. I mean, I'm very anxious about them. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't live through many, but the ones that I experienced weren't fun at all. I swear those seconds went past like hours. So yeah, Definitely scary. We are okay. Great. Great. I'm really happy to hear that. And stay safe. Stay safe. It does happen often where you're located, or it's a rarity. And in the meantime, Nasdaq swept this liquidity level that I was talking about previously, which is good because that gives us a added confidence. Okay. GBP USD still there at the liquidity level and didn't offer us anything else. And then Euro USD nothing. So let's stick with gold for now. Okay, let's stick with gold. I was scared too, lol. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I don't know a person that is not scared of them. I mean, maybe there's people that are just, I don't know, like those people that jump off cliffs, right? They don't fear anything. But nah, I'm very scared. I'm very scared when I had to go through one. But yeah, the good thing is that they're very short. No aftershocks yet. That's great. That's good. Hopefully there won't be any. Right. Okay, so what was I talking about? Let me try to remember. You scared me. You scared me so much that I forgot what I was talking about before I saw your message. Uh, what was I talking about? If you guys remember, like, please let me know in the live chat what we were talking about before. I'm trying to remember. I literally forgot. I literally forgot what I was talking about minutes ago. Let's see if you guys can help me out. What was I talking about? Okay, so I see that you guys are leaving a message in the live chat, means that you also forgot what I was talking about. So sorry. Oh no, man, no worries. You don't need to say sorry for this. It's just funny that I forgot. But don't worry, I think I'll remember. I think I'll remember what I was talking about. I just need to scroll. And yep, Tommy, correct. Correct. US 30 just gave us a shift. And we might have a setup, okay? Because we have, I mean, it depends. It depends on how this candlestick will close, okay? We need to wait. We need to wait 4 more minutes and see. USD CHF nothing, Nasdaq nothing, GBP USD nothing. Okay, so of course on GBP USD we would like to see this low being broken on the 5, and Euro USD is in between the liquidity levels. So yeah, let's focus on US 30 for now. Let's focus on US 30 for now, and if you guys can remember what I was talking about earlier, that would be amazing. I will try to remember as well. Gold is still valid though. Gold is still valid. Never mind. No more setup. No more valid setup on US 30. It just closed out the gap. But that's totally fine. That's why we have strict rules, so that we don't enter in something that is not clear enough. and we only take those high probability and high quality setups. Okay, that's what we always do. Okay, what was I talking about? Ooh, come on, gold. Come on, gold. Make that push. Oh, wait. Tommy said gap closed on US 30. Yeah, exactly. Gap was closed here, so no more setup. We were talking about being. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. About being thankful for the year, people met, goals achieved. Yeah, I was talking about the fact that there were so many people that took the step this year that went for the mentoring, which is basically the next step after the trading group, or of course it can also be the first step. Um, and there were a lot more people this year than they were in 2023, and that's when I said that uh, I um, I remember that uh, there's more and more people that learn about trading, that find out about trading, which is good because they can also understand that money can be made otherwise as well, not only through a traditional job, that it can be made from home, online, and also without having to put in too much effort. Because like I said, after you learn that edge, after you learn that risk management, and after you start applying it and having a strict plan, a strict trading plan, and a strict system that you follow, from there it's easy. All you gotta do is rinse and repeat, and you will see the portfolio go higher and higher. And yeah, it's really really amazing that there were a lot of people that went for it this year, that made that step. And to be honest, like I said, I was looking in this folder, and that's when I realized that this year was bigger than the previous one. It's because I saw so many different kinds of messages this year from people that went for the mentoring, and they were able to finally achieve what they wanted to achieve through trading. There were people that have debts, and they were able to basically pay those debts with what they made through trading. There's people that were able to buy new cars. There's even someone that was able to buy his dream car from trading. People that paid for vacays. And this brings me a lot of joy to see that more and more people are finding out about trading and are taking action towards their goals, right? And finally understand that they don't have to work their whole lives. And by work, I don't mean that if you're trading, you're not working anymore, because that's not true. Trading still needs to be treated like a business, right? You still need to be very professional about it, but we can all agree that it doesn't compare to a traditional job. Why? Because you can literally do it from home. You can do it from your bed if you want to. You can be at your office on your own terms. You can drink a coffee, you can drink water, you can do whatever you want. Nobody will question you anything, right? You can basically work on your own terms, and that right there, in my opinion, is freedom. You can trade from the mall, you can trade from a bar, you can trade from a different city, you can trade from a different country, right? You can work remotely, you can trade whenever you want, right? And I'm not saying that you're not working anymore, but the work you have through trading is, in my opinion, a lot better and easier than a traditional job, if that makes sense. And yeah, I'm really happy about all the achievements of this year, and that so many people um, took this step. They basically took it, and then um, they were able to reach their goals that they had in mind. That's very very inspirational. And some of them also in a short period of time. That's again something very cool about trading, because with the right steps, it doesn't have to take a eternity for you to reach profitability and consistent profitability. And that's what I also learned this year. big payouts as well. I've seen some huge payouts from from starting from like $2,000 all the way up to, I think the biggest one this year that I saw from someone was probably around 10K if I'm not mistaken, and that's a really big payout. Having a $10,000 payout, that's really big in my opinion, and it's definitely a milestone and something to be proud of. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. Thank you once again, Tommy, for reminding me. I really appreciate you. What kind of music you guys are listening to? That's a cool question. Let's see. I'm curious what you guys have to say about this. Personally, I listen. My music taste is mixed. I like hip hop. I like rap. I like trap. I like UK drill as well. I also like Latino songs, Afro beats as well. Um, and yeah, I mean, I think these are uh, the ones that I enjoy most. Also, pop, of course. I will never say no to Michael Jackson. I will always vibe to those songs. And yeah, I would say these are my favorite ones. Yeah, these are my favorite ones. How about you? What type of music do you listen? You're welcome, Dan. No music while trading. I prefer random noise for focus when needed. Forest, rain, etc. Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. I was talking about music in general, like what I like to listen when I'm driving or when I'm at the gym, you know. But when I'm trading, I'm also fully focused. I'm not listening to anything at all when I'm trading. Only when I'm backtesting, I listen to some lo-fi beats in the background. Only when I'm backtesting. But when I'm working, when I'm doing something, when I'm trading, I don't listen to anything. So yeah, that's just how I operate. Great selection of genres. Thank you. Thank you. Listen to If I'm Lying, Burner Boy. Love it. I will definitely give it a listen. I will definitely give it a listen. And in the meantime, it looks like gold might give us a setup. And wow, USD CHF is heading lower. That's interesting. That is interesting. See, if we would have FOMO'd and if we would have entered here without waiting for the fair value gap, then right here we would have had a loss. Okay, again, that's why rules are made for, to be respected, to be followed. Otherwise, trading is gambling. Becomes gambling, sorry, not is. Okay, come on, gold. Come on. And to be honest, if this gold trade triggers, I really hope some volatility will kick in the markets because I do not want this trade to take ages to play out. But yeah, let's see. We cannot control the markets, right? I listen to all kinds of music at different times. Yeah, that's kind of how I do it as well, if I'm being totally honest. It really depends on the mood as well. Like for example, now when Christmas is right around the corner, I like to also listen to some music sounds, to some music songs, like very popular, not music. What am I talking about? To some Christmas songs, not music songs. I like to listen to some Christmas songs to get in the Christmas vibe. So yeah, it really depends on the vibe as well, for sure. When I'm at the beach, I like to listen to a lot of Afro beats, right? Because I really think they give you a very cool beach vibe. When I'm at the gym, I like to listen to hip hop because it basically gives me a boost to push higher, to push more, to go for that PR. And yeah, there's a party, I kind of like more Latino songs because they are more danceable, if that's a word. So yeah, it really depends. It really depends on the vibe, I would say. Okay, let's see. Mr. Gold, will you give us a setup? Will you trigger us? I enjoy house and techno, especially for working out, but also like to work out without music to practice focus with every noise. Yeah, that's actually very clever. Sometimes I also head to the gym without headphones every now and then, like once a week. I go without headphones just to practice the focus and be able to push without the music, right? Because we can all agree that it's harder, especially um, at very hard exercises like bench press, where you always want to go for the PR. We can all agree that it's very hard without having really good music playing in your ears to go for that PR and push harder, right? And that's why every now and then I force myself to go without headphones just to push myself to the limits, right? To be able to focus without the headphones and go for that PR anyways. So yeah, that's just how I do it. Okay, looks like gold is going to trigger. Okay. Okay, gold still teasing us. Uh, Tommy said in Olympics they don't allow music because it's considered a performance enhancer, 10% or even more. Wow, I didn't knew that. I didn't knew that fact, but it makes perfect sense to be honest. It definitely is a performance enhancer, and it's pretty cool. Like 10%. Wow, that's a big number. That's a really big number. Okay. All right. US 30 might give us a setup. Yep. US 30 might give us a setup. I repeat. Um, USD CHF. It's heading lower. NAS 100. Also heading lower. GBP USD is heading higher. Okay. And Euro USD is is also heading higher. Okay, let's see gold. Okay, gold. Gold is almost triggering. I don't like how it gave us a equal low there. I don't really like that. Because yes, we do have this fair value gap here for sure, but and even so, let's see if I would place, yeah, the TP would be too big. Yeah, I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take it regardless, because this right here is a big area of rejection, and yeah, I wouldn't get involved. Because US 30, if we look at the hourly, it's very bullish, right? So why on earth would I enter a trade here with the TP that's around here, right? Knowing that this area here is a big area of rejection. So yeah, I don't think I will get involved. I'm just waiting for gold. It can trigger anytime. It can trigger at any time now. Because it's very close. All right, still looks like gold doesn't want to trigger us. Okay. But it is still a valid setup nonetheless. US 30 wicked here, but yeah, like I said, I'm not taking that setup because the TP will be too big. USD CHF. Looks like it might reverse now. I mean, there's still time left. We still have 1 full hour, okay? So there's definitely still time for us to have a new potential setup. We have a new liquidity level there. Nasdaq nothing, and GBP USD still nothing. Euro USD setting towards the upside, but nothing for now. Okay, so let's stick to gold. Let's stay on gold and focus on it for now. And let me drink some water as well. And yeah, I'm really curious for Friday, for when I'll do the trading challenge. I hope I will get some good opportunities so that the video will be a cool one. You know what? Let's do a quick top-down analysis on SPX, just for fun. So the weekly is looking extremely bullish. The daily is also looking very bullish. This is a support and resistance level. 4 hour is also looking very bullish. However, I think price might have a retracement. I think price might have retracement because it's been pretty bullish for the past few weeks. And then on the hourly, on the hourly I would probably say it will find a level of support around this area here. This is what I think. I think it will retrace at least till there. So on the 15-minute, personally, I would probably look for a sell opportunity, if I'm being totally honest. Liquidity sweep shift here, and then we also have a fair value gap here, another fair value gap there. Yeah, probably something like this, and then straight to the downside, something like this. This would be like a super short top-down analysis on SPX. Let me know if you guys want me to do a similar top-down on something else, just for fun. Because for now we are just waiting, right? We're just waiting for the setups to either form or trigger. And in the meantime, I thought it would be pretty cool to do some top-downs. Let me know what other pair would you guys like me to do a top-down analysis on. Patiently waiting on Dan's sniper entry. Yes. Yes, sir. Hopefully it will be a sniper entry. I wouldn't mind. It's going to be interesting to see how it turns out in the challenge. Yes, definitely. I'm really looking forward to it, not gonna lie. Have you done Bitcoin? Sorry if I missed it. No, I haven't. And yeah, let's quickly do a market analysis on Bitcoin as well. So on the weekly, looking very strong. This level right here is definitely a important level, okay, on Bitcoin, where price could come back to retrace and retest before heading higher. On the daily, price definitely looks overextended on the daily. Okay, we can see it's really overextended. I think it's either going to retrace towards 80k or probably 70k. And on the 4 hour, I think price might retrace to fill in this gap here, and then potentially reject from it and head lower. Okay, this is what I think. This is my quick outlook on Bitcoin. So yeah, hope it makes sense. Can you please explain your strategy? So I mentioned it already, but maybe you weren't here. So basically the first thing that I do is, let me pick US30. The first thing that I do is I look on the hourly time frame when the New York session starts. I look for a upper liquidity level and a bottom liquidity level. A upper liquidity level needs to be a valid high, and the bottom liquidity level needs to be a valid low. In this case, we can see that this is the upper liquidity level, this is the bottom liquidity level. After that, I wait for either one of these two levels to get swept. Okay, After either one of these two levels gets swept, I then go on the 5 minute, and on the 5 minute, I wait for a market structure shift. Okay, that's literally the strategy. Okay, that is literally the strategy. Hope it makes sense now. Any other pairs that you guys want me to analyze? Let's quickly analyze. What pair should we analyze? Let's analyze GBP JPY. Why not? Let's do a quick top down on GBP JPY. So let's see, what do we have here on the weekly? Okay, so on the weekly, it looks like price is heading lower. On the daily, we have a strong support level here where price could reject from. Then we have this daily supply level right here. That is looking pretty nice. And on the 4-hour, price looks like it's rejecting. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really seeing anything on GJ for now. Price could definitely pull back a little bit because we can see that it had this move, pretty one-sided move. It can at least pull back till this 38% level, I think. So potentially some buys until this 38% level before heading lower, maybe. That's what I think. But yeah, let's go back to our pairs. Okay, gold still didn't trigger. Playing with our nerves. US 30 not giving us anything. USD CHF again not giving us anything. Nasdaq very bearish today, not giving us anything. GBP USD still very high, and Euro USD still in between the liquidity levels. So yeah, we just need to wait. We just need to wait for gold. Don't worry, Dan. I think the banks will help to push the price into the fair value to hunt for buy positions in that area. Yeah, let's see. Hopefully, it will do so. If not, it's perfectly fine. We just stick to our plan. That's why the price is doing a ping pong movement. Yep, indeed, definitely might be the case. Yeah, I mean, we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. We just gotta be patient. That's all it is to it. Let's see. Nothing. USD CHF. Let's see here. Nothing. It seems that the price, the volatility fell off. Might be because of the anticipation of the Thanksgiving tomorrow. Big holiday tomorrow in the United States. So definitely might be because of that the markets aren't moving how they moved yesterday, because yesterday the volatility was really on point. But it's all good. It's all good. We are here to take only what we see. Okay, we're not here to take to force trades and to take trades no matter what. Okay, we only trade what's valid. We only trade high probability setups, and that's it. Okay, that's very, very important, and we will stick to it. That's why we are traders. That's the difference between trading and turning trading into gambling. It's a very, very fine line. And on that note, let me quickly plug in my charger to not risk the laptop shutting down. Oof, such a long charger, this one. Perfect. Plugged it in. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, look at the volatility, guys. Look at these past 4 candles on the 5-minute. They are very small. These 4 candles are very small. What other pair should we analyze? I want to do another top-down analysis. Let's do NZD-JPY. Why not? Let's do NZD-JPY. Let's look at the weekly. Looking pretty bearish. Let's look at the daily. Also looking pretty bearish. And at the 4-hour, I mean, nothing really interesting here to see. Yeah, it will reach this level here. That's a pretty important one, but I don't see anything interesting here, if I'm being totally honest. Let's try to pick another pair. Did I do odd USD? No, I didn't. Let's do USD-JPY. Let's do a quick top down on USD-JPY. Okay, so on the weekly, this pair has been bullish. Now, it might see a reversal. Okay, we have this break here on the daily. On the 4-hour, price action looks pretty ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Price action looks pretty ugly here. Yep, nothing interesting. Let's go back to our pairs. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yeah, guys, look at this volatility. Look at this volume. The volume is nowhere right now. There's literally no volume in the market right now. Yeah, I think it's because of the Thanksgiving. I think it's because of the Thanksgiving. Probably institutions are also closing out a bit earlier today, not placing the amount of volume they usually do. But yeah, it's perfectly fine. Still happy about yesterday's trade that we caught on US 30. It was such a beauty. That type of trade is the trade that you dream of. The trade that literally triggers you and just goes straight into profit without leaving any doubt behind. That's literally the ideal trade. Of course, that doesn't mean that every trade will be like that one. That would be too easy. Trading would be too easy. But yeah, it's definitely a beautiful, beautiful thing. Yes, sir. A once in a week trade with Dan. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't mind if I would have a trade every single week like that. I would only take that trade, if I'm being totally honest. I would only trade. I will only take that trade and be the happiest trader alive. Imagine if you could pick your trades and be able to only take those trades. Imagine that. But I mean, nah, it would be too boring, right? It would be way too boring. Brother, you asked me 3 times, and I've already explained it 2 times now, just in this live session for you. So I don't understand it. Weren't you here when I explained it, or what happened? Because you asked me for this before, I showed it to you, and now you're asking again. So yeah. US 30, nothing here. USD nothing here. Nasdaq, nothing here. Yeah, it looks like the volatility is nowhere. Yeah, no volume whatsoever. No volume. But let's see. Let's see. Maybe gold will find some volume before the session ends. If not, it's perfectly fine. I don't mind not having a trade, knowing that these are the conditions, knowing that the volatility is this low. So yeah, don't need the excitement. I like to be bored and rich. Yeah, that's the mindset. That's a great mindset. Sorry, I didn't hear it last time. Okay, it's gonna be the last time because it's already the third time I am explaining it this session. So basically, the first thing that I like to look for is on the 1 hour to identify a upper liquidity level and a bottom liquidity level. Okay, in this case right here, the upper liquidity level is this one because this is the most recent valid high, and the most recent valid low is this one here. Okay, and after that, I like to wait and see which one of these two liquidity levels gets taken out, gets swept. Okay, we need to wait for one of these two liquidity levels to be taken out, and in this case this lower one was taken out. Okay, and after that, after one of the two liquidity level gets taken out, we then go on the 5 minute, and on the 5 minute I'm waiting for a market structure shift that leaves imbalance behind, and I am entering on the fair value gap. Okay, that's the strategy. All right, brother. Hope it's clear now. Hope you heard it this time. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Glad you finally understood it. Glad to hear that. Any other pairs you guys would like me to do a top-down analysis on? Let me know. And of course, if there's any other questions as well. All right. Oh. I'm really curious what 2025 will have in store. I'm really curious about that. I think it's going to be a good year for trading. I think the markets will move really good in 2025. Let's actually check the Forex Factory website to see what will be the last week of trading this year. So this week we'll trade. I think the last week of trading will be the one where, the one with the Friday the 20th. Friday the 20th December, I think that will be the last trading day of 2024. Just checked Forex Factory now, because then Christmas comes, New Year's comes, and that's just gonna be family time, okay? Time where we won't trade because it's pointless to trade during those holidays, because the markets barely move. There's barely any volatility, and there's no point. And that's the time to spend time with the loved ones. And of course, if you have some free time, that's the best time to basically prepare the year that will start, 2025. That's why actually I suggested the people, the handful of people that were interested in going for making the step towards the mentoring program. I suggested them that the end of this year is the best time to go for it, because like I said, I expect 2025 to be a very good year in terms of technicals and in terms of how the market will move. And that's why what better period to prepare the upcoming year than the end of the current year. Basically December, that's a month where trading gets slower and slower. There's less and less opportunities, things slow down, and that's the perfect time for you to basically get off the charts, seek the knowledge, learn it, backtest it, and then when 2025 starts, start applying it and see those results, see those profits, right? I really think 2025 will be a good year in terms of trading. I think it's gonna be a positive year. I really do think that. I mean, this year was also good, despite the uncertainty we had. But I do think that next year will be better. Could be way better, in my opinion. Okay. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We'll find out together. We will find out together. Okay, looks like gold found some volume. Looks like gold found some volume, but it's heading lower. It's heading lower, and it might leave us behind, which is totally fine. We're not here to try to catch a setup, to run for it, to force it. Not at all. We're just gonna take what we see. It's pretty weird because the way the session started, if you guys remember, 2 hours ago, it seemed that it would be a very volatile session with a lot of action, because I remember all the pairs swept the liquidity from the get-go, right? And I thought, okay, this will be a session with a lot of action. But then the volatility started to slow down. But now it looks like it started to pick up a bit. Okay? Annoyingly, it missed our entry by a very tiny bit, and now it's moving into profit. But there's nothing we can do about it, right? Let's quickly recap and let's check the pairs. US 30 is just heading lower, okay, without leaving a setup behind. It's just what it is. Nothing to complain. Even if it would leave a fair value gap here, it's just it already did its move. Okay, it already did its move. I would be forcing it, and we are not here to force things, okay? USD CHF looks like it doesn't have the gas in the tank to give us something. NAS 100, nothing. GBP USD, let's see, swept the high, but nothing on the 5 minute. And Euro USD is still in between the liquidity levels. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue to stay on gold and see if this setup will eventually trigger until this session ends. We still have 25 more minutes. Yeah, SPX and US30 moved similarly today. They moved pretty similar. I'm a bit tired. I still need to recover that sleepless night I had on Monday. But to be honest, I feel good. I feel good. Unexpectedly, actually. I didn't expect to be able to recover this fast from that sleepless night. It's so tough to not sleep a full night. It has a huge toll on you, on your energy levels, on your vibe. I just feel that whenever I'm tired, I tend to overthink more than when I'm fresh, right? And usually for me, I notice that my optimal threshold in terms of hours of sleep is around 7.5 to 8 hours, because I notice that in the weekends when I sleep more than 9 hours, if I sleep more than 9 hours during the weekend, I feel tired. But whenever I sleep between 7.5 and I would say 8.5 hours, that's like the perfect threshold for me. I wake up fresh, ready to go, very focused, without having to struggle around being focused, and it's just a great place to be in when I feel like that, a great mood. So yeah, sleep is extremely important. Oh wow, look at this candle. Look at this 5 minute candle, guys. Let's see. Did it create another gap here? No. We're good to go. We are good to go. What plans do you guys have for the holidays? For the Christmas holidays? Let me know in the live chat. I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say. And also next week I have a cool video dropping. It's gonna be a week in the life Dubai vlog I did. It's gonna be a mix of trading as well as basically what I did there. It's gonna be pretty fun. I think you guys will enjoy it. And yeah, back to my question. Let me know what plans you guys have for the holiday. I'm really curious to see it. Come on, Mr. Gold, do your thing. To be honest, knowing that the volatility is this low right now, that the volume is this low right now, I would be happy if the setup doesn't trigger. I would be as happy, to be honest. Unless the volatility really picks up the pace, because if it really picks up the pace, then yes, I would like the setup to get triggered. But if it continues to do what it did here, I'm just better off with no setup, if I'm being totally honest, especially knowing that tomorrow is Thanksgiving and that this setup might not play out fully today. having to wait for it tomorrow to play out, it's gonna be pretty annoying. Knowing that tomorrow is the Thanksgiving and that the markets will barely move, probably. But yep. Let me know. Do you guys want me to top down another pair? Let's actually do odd USD real quick. Why not? Just for fun. Let's do odd USD. This is a Pepperstone graph for some reason, but I don't mind. Okay, so this pair has been pretty bearish. Okay, let's look at the daily. Oh, it's the 4-hour daily. Daily is bearish as well, but I do think it might have a small upside. Might retrace a bit. But yeah, I mean, it's not looking any good in my opinion. Let's check the hourly. Rejected from this level. Yeah, it might head to the upside for a bit, but doesn't look great in my opinion. Tony said taking my parents and visiting aunts to eat. Nice, that's cool. We took them out to a big buffet, but it was too much for my aunt, so taking her to a more intimate restaurant. Nice. That's really cute. That's really cute, brother. That's a really cool holiday plan. And yeah, I always say that. I've been saying this since 2020, I think. That holidays are made for families, right? These Christmas holidays, especially for me, that's why I love Christmas so much, because it's that time where you just spend the time, the free time that you have to go visit your grandparents that you probably haven't seen in the past months, or go visit that aunt that you haven't seen in the past months. Go spend a couple hours with your mom and dad, your sister, right? Things that you didn't do for the past months, um, basically to catch up with them. That's what I love about Christmas. um, the family vibes, you know, the family vibes. That's what I love the most. Being able to gather around the table, to talk, to laugh, to eat, to tell jokes, to talk about some recent experiences, recent holidays, vacays, all that type of stuff, plans for the new year. That's the beauty about Christmas, being able to gather around and spend some quality time with the family. At least that's how I view it. That's how I personally view it. Okay, so we created another very low here on the 5. But yeah, waiting now, and Euro USD is still in the middle of nowhere, in the nowhere land. Okay, let's see. Let's wait. I think I'm gonna eat some popcorn after this session ends. Yeah, I want to get some popcorn. Why not? Why not? And next week, I think I will go live twice. But only once I will go live publicly, like I did today. The second time will only be in my trading group in the VIP, and the second one will either be a trading session like today, or it's gonna be I was thinking to basically do one live trading session like we did today and yesterday, and then the second one to be a coaching session, more so. That will only take place in the VIP, in the trading group, where I will basically, after a trading day, where we had some setups that played out either way, don't have to be winners or losers. I would plan to hop onto a coaching session right afterwards and basically discuss the setups that I sent for that specific day. I think that would also be pretty valuable, because I will be able to discuss with you guys right after the session, right after the setups, and basically tell you exactly, okay, why I took this setup, why I took this one, and basically do a recap of what happened in that specific day. I think that's going to be uh, a good plan when it comes to a coaching session in the trading group. And yeah, let me know. Let me know if you have any feedbacks on it. Let me know what you think, if it's a good idea. Like this, we'll basically have two: one live trading session like today, and then another one where we have a coaching session right after the session ended. Right, that would be at what, 5 p.m. UK time. Okay, 5 p.m., 5:15 p.m. UK time, around that. That's when the coaching session will take place, and like I said, only in the trading group. Tony said that would be very helpful. Nice, great. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for your feedback. I will definitely start implementing it next week, because I thought of it that it might be helpful. It might be helpful to have one live trading session and then another one where we'll have a coaching session, basically, where we'll look more in depth than we look here on the live trading session, because here sometimes things move fast, and I don't have time to fully explain you guys why I did certain stuff, you know. And then of course in the rest of the days I will send the setups regardlessly. Okay, I will send everything I consider to be a valid setup. All right, gold. Yeah, I don't think it will trigger today. I think we'll have no setups today, which is totally fine. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Seeing how low the volume is, I really don't mind it. Today, yeah, today market is calm. Yeah, that's very well said, brother. The market is just chill today. It's having a small break. It's just chilling. The market is just chilling now. Euro JPY, nothing really screaming yet. Euro JPY setting up a sell. Well, I don't trade Euro JPY, but if you want, I can do a quick top-down analysis on it. Let's see, where is Euro JPY? Oh, it's here. Let's do a quick top-down analysis on it. Okay, so I will start off with the weekly. Weekly looking pretty bearish. Daily, yeah, also bearish, turn bearish. Okay. This is a pretty strong daily level, I would say. And then on the 4 hour, I wouldn't enter a sell here, if I'm being totally honest, on Euro JPY. Yes, it's bearish, but it might have it might retrace soon. So yeah, I personally wouldn't enter a sell here. I would either wait for a pullback, maybe towards this, and then look for a sell, or I would look for a reaction to this area here. This is probably what I would look for long term, not long term, intraday on your JPY. But yeah, let's go back to our setups, to our pairs, and let's see what we have here. Fair, perfect. Glad my analysis made sense. Yeah, the market is just tired. It had a rough day. It's just tired. He's recovering now. We just need to let it sleep. We just need to let it do its recovery sleep. But yeah, we'll wait 10 more minutes until this session ends, and then of course tomorrow we will not trade at all. Make sure you guys stay on the sidelines tomorrow. There's just no point to trade during Thanksgiving Day, because like I said, it's a big holiday, and there won't be a lot of volatility tomorrow. And then of course we'll be back on Friday. Okay, we'll be back on Friday. If you don't want to miss out on any setups, make sure to join us in the VIP, in the trading group. And if you do, I will see you guys there, of course, on Friday when we'll trade, because like I said, tomorrow I will trade nothing. Okay? And on Friday I will send the trades from from the car. I will send the trades from the car, because like I said, I will do the challenge, and it's gonna be pretty fun. It's gonna be pretty fun. I really hope you guys will enjoy it, and maybe, who knows, in the future I'll do some more challenges, because it's cool. I find it cool to mix things up a bit, to not only do videos from here, from the desk, to mix it up a bit. But of course, still make it trading related, because at the end of the day, that's what we do. That's our main interest. Okay, so let's check again. Gold, here we are. Swept the high, the upper liquidity level, then gave us this beautiful gap, and nothing else. Okay, nothing else. Then we have US 30. That swept the upper liquidity level, but then gave us nothing. Then we have USD CHF that is still heading lower. Okay, this pair has been very bearish today. NAS 100 that is again heading lower, another bearish pair. GBP USD that is heading higher. This pair was very bullish today. And lastly, Euro USD that is in between the liquidity levels. Okay, so yeah, nothing new. We just need to wait here. And yeah, very low expectations. I do not think we will have a setup today, but to keep it strict, we're just gonna wait 8 more minutes and then call it a day. Okay, and yeah, that's how trading is, right? We have a day like yesterday where we had that beautiful trade and it played out perfectly with great volume, great volatility, anything you would like from a setup. And then we have a day like today where the market is just slow. There's no high probability trades. Where you just gotta chill. We just gotta chill, sit back, relax, stay on the sidelines, and wait for that moment, wait for that high probability setup. Okay, this is where the traders are tested in a day like this. Can you handle a day like this? Can you tell yourself, okay, if I'm not going to see a high probability setup, I won't trade at all? And then, are you able to respect that? If the answer to that is yes, congratulations, you passed the test. And this is a test that 90% of traders fail. Even traders that have good experience in the markets, because I've seen so many traders that have good experience. They know everything they need to know when it comes to technicals. They have a profitable edge, a profitable system. They also have a good risk management plan, but they lack this one thing. They lack the ability to stay disciplined and patient. Okay, that's what they lack. So yeah, again, at the end of the day, ask yourself, was I able to stick to my plan? And if the answer to that is yes, no matter the outcome, no matter if you had a winning trade or a losing trade or no trades, if your answer was yes, I was able to stick to my trading plan, then it was a good day. You can close your laptop, Be happy and enjoy the rest of your day, because this right here was a good trading day. All right. um, I always stress about this because it's something that is very important in trading. Okay. And it makes the difference between a profitable trader and a unprofitable trader. Okay. That's why I'm always stressing about it. So yeah, before we end, guys, we have 5 more minutes. Let me know if there's any other questions that you might have, anything else that you wanted to discuss with me. And yeah, let's see. In the meantime, I will check my phone to see if there's any messages over here. Tony said, I agree. I used one of your strategy this morning when I woke up and was able to hit TP1. Nice. That's great. The trade went all the way to TP3, but it's okay because I'm sticking to TP1 for the moment. Yes, that's perfect. That's perfect. You don't need to worry about how much the trade ran. Okay, because for example, the US 30 trade from yesterday, I think it ran like 6R. We don't care about it. We care about how it played out in terms of our plan. Okay, and if you decided that you will only aim for TP1 with the system that you're trading now, then that's great. Stick to it. Stick to it. Apply proper risk, and rinse and repeat. That's all you need to do. That's my plan for now, and I am happy with it. That's great. That is great. Continue following it. Continue following it. Be very strict. Be very disciplined about it, and then reap the benefits. Okay. I'm really happy to hear that, brother. Really happy and also proud of you, because I know how hardworking you are, and how disciplined you are as well, and how patient. And these are all things that you need as a trader, quite frankly. Without them, it's very tough. It's very tough to make it. Yes, you can have some short-term results, but long-term, it's not going to be sustainable without those two key things. All right, so a very quick last check before we delete everything and end the session. Again, gold gave us a sweep, a nice shift, but it didn't trigger us. US 30 gave us a nice sweep, a shift, but without fair value gap. I mean, it gave us a fair value gap here, but the take profit would have been too big. Then we have USD where the low was swept, but the price just kept heading lower and lower without giving us a shift. So we can delete everything here. And also on US 30, let's delete everything over here as well, because the setup, there was no setup, and we will end the session. Nasdaq again had a very beautiful sweep. I really liked this sweep here on Nasdaq. This level here was a very important one on the hourly time frame, but again, no setup that was given, no shift, hence why we took no trade. Okay. Next up we have GBP USD. We had a good sweep, but the pair just went higher and higher without giving us a setup. So let's delete the drawing here as well. And then lastly, we have Euro USD that stayed between these two liquidity levels. So again, no setup here either. Okay, so yeah, on gold, let me quickly update in the group that this setup became invalid. This setup became invalid. Okay, gold. Perfect. And yeah, it's 5 p.m. UK. We can delete the drawing here as well. Color coded with orange. And yeah, guys, like I said, make sure tomorrow to be disciplined and stay on the sidelines, okay? No trades tomorrow. We have the Thanksgiving Day. Stay on the sidelines, backtest. And if you really feel the urge to place a trade, place it on a demo. For the people that enjoy, that will celebrate Thanksgiving tomorrow, I will wish you all a wonderful day. I hope you guys will enjoy it. And I will see you guys on Friday. Okay, on Friday, we'll be back on the charts with some new potential opportunities. And yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll be able to end the week with some good trade, or of course with a good trade. It depends on what the market will have to say. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this session as always. I personally did. Otherwise, I wouldn't make these sessions. And yeah, in the meantime, any questions, any unclarities, feel free to reach out to me privately. Down below in the video description, you have all my links. The first link to join my trading community, the second link to apply for my mentoring program. The third thing I think is my IG. The fourth one is my website. Feel free to check them out. And yeah, thank you, Dan. See you Friday. You're welcome, brother. Thank you for joining as well. And yes, see you all on Friday. Take care.